Hey, good, we are going. I was getting slightly concerned for a moment there. It took a tiny bit longer to pop up than it usually does. And we somehow completely missed a chest that I ran past last time. Hello, hello! Welcome to, the second part of Mayhem Through Time by BenplayerX. This is the final map we have for Strawberry Jam number 25. And I did say that I would probably go back in between times and take all the stuff from a little miniature base camp over there to down there. I did not. I instead spent some time just now fumbling around trying to get some songs downloaded onto my phone. Ready for the trip down to somewhere else tomorrow that I have. I don't know why it is always annoying to get music onto an Android phone, but it is. Same thing with an Apple phone, actually, really. All phones are pretty annoying to get music onto. Hello, hello in the chat. Cottage cheese, hello, hello in the chat. There. What is in this chest? Oh, good. We did find one chest, at least. Didn't run past them all. How was the people doing today? It is a fine day. It is the beginning of a new week. It is Armistice Day. 11th of the 11th. There was a 2-minute silence. I observed it. Some people observed it. Some people very much didn't, possibly because they didn't realise what the time was. There was no ding-dong, here's a little bell or announcement or anything to tell people that it was happening. You just had to actually pay attention to what time it was. So it maybe could have been organised better. They were quite good at organising things like that back in both primary and secondary school, really. I don't remember about college. They probably did as well, though. They're all quite good at that kind of thing. Workplace. Maybe not quite so much. It was alright, though. Some people derided management for their lack of proper communication in the internet, so it's fine. What have we got over here? A sapling. Brilliant, I shall take it. Probably need someone to plant that as well. We have got some things growing over here, none of them are grown yet. Did the game actually set up my controls again properly? It did! I just changed back from 1.12. Well, I just wanted to look at something or other. I expected it would mess everything up again, but apparently it didn't. What other things are happening? A few days to go until Age of Empires 2 Definitive Edition. Hooray! That is a thing. I will keep talking about it until it's released. And probably for a few days thereafter as well. Okay. Are we good? Am I done collecting things? Moving things back. Can we actually go and tackle an area? That sounds like a good idea. It sounds like a plan. Let's just drop these things off and then go and do that. We have 3 to go. Did I actually bring the banner with me? Yes, I did. Good, good. Blink. Hey! Do we even have a nice notification on the screen telling us that we placed it? Cool. I do like it when there's a little bit of feedback, either a notification or some fireworks going off, or just some particles when you place it. It's a little thing, but I like it. Let's get the sapling down someplace. Well, there's plenty of room in here. Let's just whack it right there. The bridge is more than 1 block thick. That's interesting. There we go. A light as well, perhaps. How are we doing for things? Good. We have a couple of stone swords. We have a lot of our armor. Some of it we can't read properly, but that's fine. The shield is still pretty much undented. We've got our torches, we've got arrows, we've got... We have enough stone to make... No, but we can get enough stone to make another stone axe. Just in case we have a need to chop a whole bunch of wood. There we go. We don't actually have any just ordinary blocks. I don't particularly want to use the stone or the wood. But we don't really have a whole lot else. So I guess I'll just take some birch planks as building blocks, but that's not brilliant. So I'll have to do, though. Don't have a whole lot else. Okay. Area 4. Typically, you would have things going clockwise, but this is doing things anti-clockwise. That's fine. They are labelled with the order that you have to go in, so I don't have to guess and go clockwise. So it doesn't really matter. Okay, and we did have a little peek last time, and broke the thing that was there, and took the stuff from that chest. That could be trapped. That is not trapped. Random 1 block of coal stuck in a wall is another one. Okay. And there is a mob, meaning we are also not on peaceful. Everything is good. Hooray. I hear a crossbow. You have an unusual name, my friend. What language is that? Is that a real language? It might be a real language. It probably is a real language. But it is not the alphabet with which I am familiar. I wonder if BenplayerX is from a country that is not English-speaking, or whether he has broken out a Unicode keyboard or something. The express reason of doing this could really be either. Greek? It could be Greek. It doesn't look too much... Well, it's all Greek to me, but I mean... I don't think it looks too much like Greek, but then again I wouldn't really know what Greek looks like, so... It could be Greek. It could be double Dutch. It could be double Dutch. What even is double Dutch? How does it vary from single Dutch? Huh? Who came up with that saying? Double Dutch. Alright, here's a thing that I learned today. thunk is actually a real word. T-H-U-N-K. Thunk. Think? No. Thonk? No. Thunk. Thunk is where it's at. It is a computing term for a function which returns another function. Or something like that. What matters is it sounds peculiar. One Dutch is render, double Dutch is two renders. I guess. Now where the heck is this spawner? Is it marked by the blue flower? No. It's right next to... well... it's kind of hidden there in the corner. Not really in the middle of the pillar, but near the pillar. Kinds of weird programming words came up today. We have a thunk. We have a debounce. There's a debounce. It's when you put a delay on making a call to an API. So that if you're making multiple calls to the same API, you don't make the same call multiple times. If you're going to be calling the same thing over and over again, a large number of times in a small space of time, you consolidate them all into one. A debounce. Sounds to me more like what would happen if you stuck lead shoes on Tigger from Winnie the Pooh, but never mind. The debounce. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. Where was that random book? Why was there a random enchanted book nailed to this pillar? And what is it? It's a sharpness 1. Nothing on that pillar. What was that chest plate? Prot 2, fire prot 2, blast prot 2, and breaking 2. Well, it's much better than what I currently have, so I'll use it. And here we have, ooh, that is a very nice shield, mending +4. And a very nice sword. And a little bit more food and ammunition. These guys with the crossbows are rather dangerous. Also some chain leggings randomly nailed to the wall. Fine. I think I prefer... now, do I though? Because these leggings don't actually give any armour. Plus 15% speed. I think I would rather have +4 armour than +0. Oh, even better. +4 armour, but I also got a whole load of enchants with it. Looks like exactly the same stuff that was on the chest plate. Various kinds of prot 2. Okay, and we also have more food, more blocks. Anything underneath this pillar? One spawner. Oop, let's not get stuck in that corner. Hide! Luckily I can see where they are because I can see their names through the wall. Also, luckily, they don't actually have that much health. They just do a lot of damage. And they do a lot of damage that pierces through armor, which is the most important thing. Poison. Not exactly going to be stopped by armor. Hello. Another random book. Efficiency 1. What's on this bow? It isn't that great, is it? No, power 1. Do they have reduced HP then? Because they are dying in 2 hits pretty reliably with this bow. And it isn't the greatest bow that ever existed. Hey, buddy. Okay, where are the spawners at? There's one. Random chain chest plate. Another one. Any down in this pillar? Probably. A bunch of grass in the way. No, none under that pillar. Colour me slightly surprised. Another prot one. That's fine, we can put both of these prot ones together with one of the anvils back at the intersection, and then we can have a prot too. No, good shot on this one. There we go. I wonder what this text actually says. Does anybody actually read this language? These random characters, or do they actually mean something? Tin hat. Takes you from lizard people or something. Well, there were actually plenty of those in Ragecraft, so it's not too much of a conspiracy theory. Not in this game, anyway. Probably don't really need the leather, actually. We're getting a whole bunch of decent armor from this area, and we already have a stack of it back at the base, but... Sure. I'll take it until I lack the inventory space for something better. Okay. Probably another one somewhere in... There's a hat over there. Another one probably somewhere in this pillar. Yep. There it is. And the enchanting book fell off the front. And it is... another prot one. Maybe I'll just turn one of these into a prot 3 then. Okay. Another spawner somewhere in there, but it's just regular zombies, so I do not care too much. We also got... ooh, a crossbow. It's actually loaded with one of those special arrows as well. It says it's an arrow of strength, but I don't believe that that is the effect which is actually on it. I think that's just, like, the colour of the thing. Well, I missed in any case, so we'll never know. But I'm pretty sure that is actually an arrow of poison, even though it says strength. Because that's what they're hitting me with. Yeah. Reflected it back at him, now he has poison. Missed. And something just broke. Shoes. Good, I have spare ones of those. I also have a spare pick. Maybe you should be able to see what effects are actually on the arrow that's loaded into the crossbow, not just arrow of strength. Because that isn't really that informative, even in vanilla. It could be an arrow of strength or an arrow of strength 2. I think they're called the same thing with the different names. That is just a duplicate of the sword I already have. Though maybe I can whack these two identical swords together and make a better sword. It's not that far back, and I do have to drop some stuff off, so why not head back and do that? We also have the levels to do so. Why not? I do like how this intersection looks. It's fairly simple design, but it's cool. Books can all go up in there, I suppose. We have another barrel here. That one can be armor. Let's try and at least get some semblance of organization going on. These can all live in here. The current armor I have is doing just fine. Got some more food. We've got some more torches. Cool. Spare shield. Stick with a regular bow for now. The crossbow isn't great until we can actually get some piercing quick charge or multi-shot onto it. I said let's make this just the armor thing, and then I started throwing all sorts of random guff in it. Okay. Also, make me another ordinary stone pick. So we have a spare one of those. Yeah, this is the one with mending on it. Okay, that shouldn't break in a hurry then. A few bits of spare coal. And what I wanted to do in the first place was anvil. Is that worth it? It doesn't actually increase too much. It's just fire aspect, extra level of sweeping. I think it's probably more useful to keep them separate, actually. Just in case we lose one, we also have a spare. Let's take that. This looks fine. I could drop the protection. No, let's leave it. We're not doing too badly. All the things in here appear to have poison which breaks through armor anyway. I'm not in a huge rush to put protection. To spend those books right away. Might be able to find some even better armor later that we can stick them onto. Hey there, pet pot you pick. See, I'm getting better all the time at pronouncing that name. Hello. Just realised both of the custom mobs in the area have projectile attacks. That doesn't really mean anything, it's just an observation. And breaking one book from there. Goes down in a couple of hits though. 2. 1 spawner. 2 spawner. Another one of the same shields we only recently got. And some blocks. Get up there, grab that. Okay. There is a very large room. I think that's just glass down there. Yeah, it's just grey stained glass, so it doesn't look too dangerous. And there's a path. Chest down there. Vines to climb back up there again. And then it looks like there's a pit in the middle that lava is going down into. Could be something on the roof. Don't see a whole lot else around. Yeah. Ooh. Did one of you have a multi-shot? Or was I imagining it? I think I was just imagining it. Oop. Yep. This isn't great, actually. There was less cover down here than there was up there. Gotcha. Gotcha. Okay. Let's build this wall out just a tiny bit more. And one on this side as well. We have cover we can run back to if we need. Because yeah, I think the main threat of all of this is it is very open. And all of the mobs have range. And if I do not have cover, they will all be able to hit me. And so it is bad. Nothing underneath there. Got that. Ooh. Kill you quick. Break that. Okay. Tiny bit dangerous, immediately coming down the waterfall, but not too bad. What have we got in here? Hey, there's the kind of stuff I like to see. Multi-shot is not the best crossbow enchant, but it is still very decent. And we have a quick charge as well. Gets it back down to about the speed of a regular bow. Okay. I think we're just going up to go back down again. Yeah. Some spawners around the edge. Creepers. I think they broke their own spawner. A few around the stairs. Let's just drop a whole bunch of lighting around. I think those are just regular creepers. Oh, they are all blowing up each other. Whoop. Okay. ignore me. Just running around the back. Did that creeper blow up its spawner? No, it did not. Dodge and weave, dodge and weave. Use the trees as cover. Snake back and forth. More light required. Okay. Now I need to start thinning out some of these mobs. Hold on, Vet. I shall read that in a second when I'm not being assaulted by quite so many things. I should be able to... No, actually, press the button, YouTube. Thank you. Sorry, excuse me. I think I, like, partially knew that. I don't think I knew it was a motel, explicitly. But I knew that it wasn't the largest place. Isn't it just like one room? I think it's just like one room. Okay, that was a brilliant shot. Well done. Hey! Actually got a little bit of usage out the multi-shot there. Two at once. Yeah. I don't think I knew it was a motel, but I knew it was not the best accommodation. Oh. Whoop. Whoop. Sticks. Okay, more of that. I do not have wood, but we have trees, so it's fine. I can just break down one of these trees. This tree is taller than I thought it would be. Come on. How tall is this tree? There we go. Ugh. Trees Louise, come on. Didn't need that much. There we go. Torches, restocked. What have we got back here with these blazes? No more blazes. Looks like they all actually fell down and despawned, probably. Oh boy. Where? Get out of here. Break that. Smack you a few times. Block. Kill that. Okay, I think that is all of the spawners around the outside. Probably a few more in the middle though, because some things keep appearing. Yep. One on each corner of the large square pit. Well... never judge a book by its cover. That adage applies, I believe. Sharpness 2, Bane 3, Sweeping Edge 3. Rated to never be used. I mean, I'll use it. It's not bad. Is it better than the stone one? Yeah. Yeah, it's better than the stone one. Okay, and there is the box right down there, with a whole bunch of lava around it. We could just drop down right on top of the thing. It's probably the easiest way to deal with all of this. Not that it all looks terribly bad in any case, really. That spawner isn't gonna do a whole lot. I think it was blazes, but even so, just being right in the middle of the lava like that still slows them down a little bit. They are affected by light, just not as much as most things. And yeah, I'll just drop down on top of the box and pillar up again, rather than deal with all that lava. Otherwise I would just be making a bridge. What was in here? Some better shoes, and a little bit more food, and a few more blocks. Some books. Unbreaking. Prop 1. Creeper 1. It's not a real enchantment. Get out of here. And... efficiency 1. I kind of don't really feel too comfortable talking about discrimination because I don't know really what I'm talking about. Having never actually experienced it myself. I'm in the rather fortunate position of not actually being really in any minority at all. So I'm not sure I really understand fully what it is like. And therefore I would not like to... I don't know. Accidentally undersell the severity of it. I don't know. Even so, it is probably still a thing. It could be a sensitive area potentially. I don't know. For some people. Yellow. Yep. Down. Okay, we have the 43 levels and not a whole lot to do with any of them. I've got a few books, but I don't think any of them are that great. They're all ones, pretty much. Did I see any of the iron in some of the next areas? Whacking some of this efficiency on an iron pick is something I would like. So I had a health potion, but I used it, and we do not have anything else to really put into that particular spot. What did I just put those there? It's clearly I'm not going to do anything. There is obsidian directly above those placements. That is rubbish. There we go. Yeah, that kind of thing. You'd probably sue them for that over here. You'd probably win. Red torches, armor, shield, primary weapons, bow. Nothing else ready to put into this spot, right? I guess I'll take the water bucket. Yeah. America. Area 3, grey wool. Well, grey banner. The banner is made out of wool, so it is technically still the grey wool. And yeah, there is iron in here. So if I can make an iron pick and then stick a couple of efficiencies on it, that would be a good use of the books. That is a spider riding a spider. I mean, I'm not 100% certain, but you can definitely sue people discriminating for job adverts. So I think it would fall under a very similar thing. What's with all the guys with anvils on their head as mohawks all of a sudden? There were some of those in the room by Render as well. Oh, here they are again. Also got some tiny, not yet grown berry bushes. They don't actually do damage, they just slow me down a lot, and those are some very, very good boots. Prod 4, feather falling 4, and breaking 3. Better than what I have, that's for sure. Well, it suddenly grew. Reminds me of, like, sky blocks in particular, where you're farming trees and a tree suddenly grows when you're stood right on top of it. And then you're inside a tree. Same thing just happened, but with a berry bush. Okay, more iron. You are really not that threatening with your wooden stick against the amount of armor that I currently have. Don't lag on me now, spider. Get out of here. Spiders are a bit more threatening. But they're not actually even as bad as the crossbow guys in the previous area that also had poison and were ranged. Yeah. But then I'm sure we could complain about this kind of laws all day long, but there's always a country that has even worse laws. So you can't complain too much. Well, you can, but I don't know. I think there was a point there somewhere that I was trying to make, but I've lost it again. Hey, those are a couple of decent shots. Actually managed to use the multi-shot from quite a long way away and hit multiple things at once. I am wildly impressed by my own ability. It is more than I usually am. It is an extremely good sword. That is an extremely good helmet. Thinking some of this loot may be a little too good for this area, considering the mobs that I am currently up against. Spiders, a few cave spiders, and some melee skeletons with wooden swords. Not that tough. Berry bushes are slightly annoying though. You keep being unexpectedly slowed down. Get out of here. Yeah. I guess that argument only really makes sense when the situation isn't that bad in the first place. But when you're comparing, I don't know, what's an even more extreme example? A Category 8 earthquake versus a Category 9 earthquake. It doesn't really make a whole lot of sense now, does it? That is very true, that is very true. I'm gonna get this multi-shot to hit both things in the stack at once, but it's not playing ball too much. It did it once there. That's what I expected. I figured I could go and make a iron pickaxe with efficiency 3, but then I'll probably be given one, and indeed I am given one. I don't think we have enough of those books to make another efficiency 3, so we can't upgrade it to efficiency 4. Break that. I don't know. I'm reminded of that one Doctor Who episode from the recent series about Rosa Parks and that kind of thing. And yes, ugh. Ugh. At least things aren't quite that bad anymore. We have anvils back at the intersection, but I don't think I have 6 efficiency 1 books. Or 8. How many do I need? No, it's just 4, isn't it? But either way, I don't think I have that many. I think I have 2. So nothing great is going to happen with any of that. Area has suddenly opened up a whole lot. We have a wall. Indeed. I agree. Whoop. And that chest is going to explode. But then we're back to the thing of my original point, which was I have not experienced any of this, and I don't really understand it fully because I haven't experienced anything like this, personally. And, I mean, I want to be helpful, I don't want to just totally ignore any problems either, because that isn't going to help, but... Just running around, lighting up the place, breaking some spawners. Running low on torches. How many of these going to have coal in them? I do have quite a bit of charcoal actually. I can just use. The gas keep making holes in my bridge. What else have we got? A whole bunch of junk, and we need less junk, more sticks. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Another 2 stacks of torches. Good. Good, good, good. Okay. We have a whole bunch of houses in there filled with a ton of cobwebs. I think I want to get up onto that wall, because I have a feeling that is where the guests are probably coming from. Indeedy. Can also get onto that tower from over here. Ooh. Plus 0.02 speed, I don't believe is a huge... Yeah, it is. Just a plus flat number of speed is quite confusing, because it is much greater than you would expect it to be. The plus or times percentages for speed make a whole lot more sense. But just plus a number of speed is a strange metric. Because what exactly is one speed? That is the same as the sword I already have. Probably don't need all of that string. Some more blocks. What else does this have? Prot 5, mending. Not quite as great as it looks, though, because no armor. So yeah, it's Prot 5 instead of Prot 4. But I lose 4 levels of brass protection and 2 armor. So it's not actually quite as overpowered as it initially appears. Yeah. I believe both MC Stacker and the wiki pretty much refer to speed as who knows what it's actually measured in. It's in something. Just let that poison spider suffocate to death in the ceiling. Yeah. Somewhere in the code there's something that works out what speed is, but I'm not sure anybody knows where it is exactly, or what it actually means. What it actually means has probably been lost to the annals of time. It probably made a sense to somebody at some point. Missed! Never mind. Break that! Anything in this furnace? No. Anything in this chest? A whole bunch of food. Good. Yeah. Do not do that. Do not give creepers +1 speed. It is hilariously fast, I'm sure. However fast you think it is not. It is faster than that. Is there anything actually back here? Huh. It does actually lead into that room. Okay, again, multi-shot being slightly useful. I still much prefer piercing, though. It's just easier to use. And we have some iron leggings, some charcoal, some arrows. Leggings can go there. Okay, whoop. Kill off that skelly. Creep up. I guess it probably isn't actually that bad, unless you also reduce their amount of ticks required to explode. Because they're still gonna sprint up to you at a bajillion miles an hour. But then they're still gonna just stand there for about a second while they fuse timer ticks down. That is a very good bow. You can go there. That is a spawner. That is a spawner. That is a spawner. That is a crafting table. Enchanting table. Just get out of that room real quick. I already know what's up here. I know that it is not overly dangerous. Don't know what's in that room though. Chest hidden back there in that little corridor. If I can actually load the crossbow, that would be magnificent. Retreat! See, even with that many mobs, because they're all bunched up like that, multi-shot still only hits like one, maybe two things. I need the piercing. And I can reliably hit everything. Looks like we actually have enough fire protection where it gets put out pretty much immediately. I was going for the water bucket, but the fire went out before I could actually put it down. So that's fine. Everything is fine. Where did that actually come from originally? The everything is fine dog. It's probably some webcomic or something. Well, it's just that one strip in particular. So popular for some reason. I was really thinking recently, actually, about the other meme with the two Spider-Men pointing at each other, and how long that was a thing before that particular meme actually became popular. How long before that was that cartoon actually made? A decade? 2 decades? 3 decades? Probably a while. That's not one of the recent Spider-Man cartoons. I don't think it's quite as long ago as 3 decades, but it's a couple. And then suddenly the internet makes it a thing again. Why does this happen? Who comes up with these things anyway? That's the kind of thing I do. Worry about 1 bajillion more times than I should be about the psychology behind memes. I don't know. I don't know. Something psychology. Get out of here, spider. Get out of here, spawner. Get out of here. Other spider. Possibly same spider. I don't know. They all look the same. Okay. I think that's all of them. What have we got in here? More iron. Oh boy, we did not have inventory room for all of these. 1, 2, guess I'll ditch a few torches. We probably don't need any more than that, really. We have 50 levels. Probably beat the map without using the enchanting table or any of these levels at all. Because we are getting more than enough stuff by default. Don't really need to worry too much about making anything. Okay. Get into a bit of a situation where we can kill all of these. Not worry about being hit by them all. Hey, potato. How much food do I actually have left back at the base? No, I'm not doing badly at all for food. I've got 50 steak. What am I on about? I really don't need this potato then. The 50 steak will probably see me through the next area, unless it is considerably longer than this one and the previous one. Let's ditch the 3 bread. Pick up that banner. Should I attempt a water drop? I don't do very good at any of those ladder drops with render on a Saturday. Hup! Well, I placed it, but it was a half slab. Slow clap. Well, after that absolutely amazing feat of reflexes and ability, can head back, place the banner, drop stuff off, and head into the final area. Stop and run into all the berry bushes along the way. I could probably be my tagline. Almost impressive. It's quite catchy, actually. Anyway, here's the grey. Here is a whole bunch more armour. Do need a new chest plate, and good, we have one. And and I would rather take the diamond one over the iron one. What we probably can do is... How many efficiencies do we have? Yeah, okay, we have 3 of them. Isn't quite enough to do an efficiency 3. We can do an efficiency 2 diamond pick, though. I think that's marginally better than a, Nah, you know what? Let's just keep them. Just in case I somehow die and lose everything and need a spare. This will be fine, it's got mending on it. That'll be fine, it's unbreaking 2 iron. It's not going to break in a hurry. We have a whole bunch of arrows. Yeah, diamond armor is probably better as well. I could make it diamond boots, but I don't think it is going to make a huge difference. And again, if I do somehow an inventory wipe, and I don't know what is in the next area, it could be lava or void. I'm going to be glad I saved those diamonds, rather than spending them. Do not see any more coal. All those, these. All those these. Let's put those these in there. Let's grab those these and put those in there. And then that doesn't work, because that is not something you can do in a smoker. Cool. Yeah, probably. You know what I will... You know what I will make, though? A fresh crossbow. What is the, It's got a piece of plank in it as well, doesn't it? Tripwire hook. I don't make them often enough to be familiar with the recipe, but there we go. There were a couple of bookcases in the last area, but there weren't many. I don't think we're gonna get anything too... I don't think we have lapis anyway. No. Either way, we can't do anything without have lapis. Okay, fine, right. Can repair this, I suppose. But yeah, no, we don't actually have lapis yet, so there's a problem with that. That'll do. It'll probably be fine. Did already have... Oh, hold on. Let me have a drink of water. I haven't done that yet and my throat is getting sore. Better. I should probably water this plant as well while I'm at it. I keep forgetting. There you go, plant. You're gonna have some too. I don't think I particularly want to use a gun. Whoa, that is a... Speaking of speedy creepers. I blame you for this, Ver. You were talking about speedy creepers earlier and now they've appeared. And somehow it is your fault. What is going on here? Oh, good. I was just thinking how long it has been since they last got set on fire. I thought that orange sandstone was lava there for a second and became even more scared. Underfloor being lava would not be good. And you took a lot of hits. This may be a run around quickly and speak later kind of an area. Because those blaze have some health, and those creepers, well, the charged ones, run around quickly. How have I been poisoned? There's a witch over there. I think the witch is fighting the blazes? Yeah. Well, I mean, okay. Jump boost, possibly actually useful. In this area with all the three high ledges, but I don't think jump boost 1 is going to do too much. But this sword actually... That's why everything's taking so long to base. Sword doesn't actually have any plus attack damage attribute. It's just got the +4 max health. I mean, I can spam it, I guess, but it's not actually gonna kill things. There we go. Let's have a weapon that I can actually kill things with. That would be good. I think I have, like, used a target shooting range kind of gun before. Like an air pellet gun or whatever it was. At a activity camp. Primary school activity camp thing. Where you do rafting and crawling through little tunnels and Jacob's ladder. Like a huge ladder of wooden poles with ropes. Not like the tiny cat's cradley kind of thing. That would be an extremely dull activity. But yeah, I did one of those, and I believe they had some kind of shooting something. Though this was many years ago, and I cannot remember it all that well. Would you mind not? So what is that you actually dropped? Is that speed? Are you speed? Is that a speed potion? That is a speed potion. Because they have speed, and therefore they explode and drop their speed. So now I have infinite speed 3. Fine. I can deal with this. Meow. Meow. Hit. There we go. So this may be a little bit difficult. Made it. I think I might actually be able to outrun this creeper now. Nope. Where's that Benny Hill theme? Anyway. Looks like the blaze managed to kill off the creeper for me. That'll work. Gotcha. And what's in the box? Hey, we don't need that. You have infinite speed 3. We don't need a regular speed potion. So good luck with that, Ghast. You are not going to be able to hit me. Oh boy. That's still a little bit dangerous, though. I think I can actually outrun it fairly easily now, though. Woohoo! Trick the Ghast into shooting it a couple of times. There we go. Direct hit. Still, it takes ages to fall over. Yeah. Whoop! What have we got in here? Strength! That's one that's still remotely useful. Let's actually just take one. You have 2 of them now. And I'm probably never going to use them otherwise anyway, so... Hey there. Slowness potions. That isn't going to do much. Poison will, though. The poison still definitely will. Get out of here. 36 seconds! Witched! Clear out that one. Up, up, up. Break that. Break that. Doesn't look like they're actually primed either. Very short delay, but a delay. Enchanted golden apple. I mean, sure, why not? Let's just get even more overpowered than I already am. I see a box over there. Jump, jump, jump. Oh, it spawned 2 of them. If I could actually fight them if I took the enchanted golden apple. Possibly. But I'm still just going to stun back here and pepper them with arrows. We'll just run away and leave them alone. That'll work too. We'll probably just run straight out of their aggro range. Yeah, the slowness isn't going to slow me down that much. Slowness versus speed 3. Speed 3 is going to win out. Slowness rather ineffectual. Yeah. I'm gonna blow up. Go up here. Take the enchanted golden apple. Why not? We're right at the end. That looks like some parkour I don't want to do. Hey! Actually killed a Ravager. It's probably part dead already because I seem to one-shot it. Maybe it fell down from the middle. There's a couple of spawners still up there. But that should be pretty fine. Let me just get blocks and pillar. Or get knocked off of the pillar. Get out of here. Get out of here. Phantoms. This is not an opera. I require no phantoms. Hey! I graciously accept. Whee! Well, this is a bit of a fun ending. Did pick up the banner. Yes, good. Now I just get to glide all the way back to victory. Cool little map, again, for 72 hours. Very, very good. Quite long. Fairly impressive. Balance issues, though. Definitely some balance issues with this one. I think the first area was balanced pretty okay. But all of the previous three have been pretty easy because the quality of the loot we have been getting is more than sufficient to deal with the quality of the mobs we've been up against. But there we go. Hey, that also knows to give you a congrats when you've got all 4 of the banners. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. Just... whoops. Hop into Spectator and see if there is anything interesting around that we have not seen. But I think it is probably all fairly linear. There's a few trees up here. Just to look cool. Just so there's not just a flat ceiling up there. Okay. This is, by the looks of it, the mechanism that controls placing the banners on the monument and the victory thing. Place, replace, yeah. So each of these is... there was presumably some kind of clock that probably got activated or deactivated when those happened. Those triggered those, triggered this, which then acts as an AND gate. So when you get all 4 of them, the congrats pops up. Good, that all seems very correct and proper. Little spawn room down there. Here are all of these spawners in the map. Thunder Creeper. Can actually see where those were called when I was actually in the area because they're all moving too quickly. Okay, here's some of the items. I don't think that's all of them, but that's some of them. Let's see. Yeah, first area, linear, linear, linear. Straight tunnel. And then up there. Lots of noise in the ceiling. It's just because of all the leaves, though. I do quite like this ceiling, actually. I don't think I really noticed it when I was playing. There's a fair amount of depth to this ceiling. That is good. The section looks cool. Is there actually anything down at the bottom? No, there is not. I didn't bother to check, but there could have been something hidden down there. Or indeed right at the bottom, at the top. No. Over here, again, looks like all these were just copy-pasted in. You can definitely tell from all the extra stairs at the top. They've jutted into the ceiling. Okay, then we have this large room over here. This just seems to be a cylinder. Didn't really notice that when I was actually playing the thing, but that is just a straight up cylinder. We've got a couple of layers of glass, which does the whole you look down into it and you can't exactly see where the bottom is thing. Which is a cool effect. Hitting there. Like a little bit of artifacting down here. Maybe the area was originally supposed to be deeper than this? Not sure, not sure. Not really possible to tell. And over here we have this other tunnel, and then this area, which was a little bit more open. No stuff hidden back here. Nothing in the water. Nothing on this side. Nothing over there. We've got that chest. We've got these houses I looked in all of. Got a bit of stuff down here. Random air. Yep. Yeah, we're not gonna see anything we didn't really see when we were playing through it, because everything is quite so linear. Again, Minecraft definitely does handle areas full of transparent blocks better than it used to. Like in the 1.8 days, this place would have been super duper laggy with all these transparent blocks, but now Minecraft can handle it pretty well. This is just a whole bunch of the same circular platform and little hourglass-shaped tower block repeated over and over again. You can even tell because 3 blocks of pink, 3 blocks of pink, 3 blocks of pink, 3 blocks of pink, 3 blocks of pink. It's not rotated, it's just exactly the same template. Yep, same over there as well. You might rotate them a few times, but on a 72-hour map, no one's probably going to tell the difference anyway. It is an extremely minor detail. And if you're in a rush, as you would be with a jam, doesn't make any difference whatsoever. Just spawners at the top. We've got that jumping puzzle if you did want to do that rather than just pillar. Or you could just dig in the middle and go up like digging. It's glass, it's easy enough to break. Maybe this was originally just supposed to be a box sat here as well, rather than on a platform like this, because there's a light down here, which isn't actually visible at all. It is very deliberately placed. So maybe the box was originally on flat ground and someone blew it up or something during a test. All the creepers. Made it a tiny bit less dangerous, perhaps. Not sure. But anyway. Yeah, very linear areas, but it's a gem map. What are you gonna do? You don't have time to make your areas too branchy. So that is that. That is the last of the jam maps. And I think I'm now pretty much out of maps. We have got another one. I got placed into announcements the other day, but I think I'm planning on trying a collab thing with Aurabolt at some point. Am I gonna try and do that one together? So we'll see if that happens. But apart from that, I think I'm out of maps, so I think next on the list, it's pretty much just going to be getting back into some Monumenta stuff. It has been a while. You never finished all the dungeons when I stopped, and now there are even more of them. So we definitely do have a whole bunch of stuff to get back to over there, so that is fine. But for today, this is indeed all the time that I have got. And this is the last of the jam maps. So thank you very much for watching. Hope that you enjoyed. I will hopefully be on time tomorrow. Don't be overly surprised if I'm a tad late, because I'm not certain at what time I will be getting back from my workshop. Hopefully I should be back in plenty of time, but who knows, I am not absolutely certain. Thank you very much for watching. Hope that you enjoyed, and I shall see you soon.